Good morning, here's my outfit of the day. It is Friday and it is raining outside, so it's a perfect day for jeans. I'm wearing my same old navy jeans that I always wear. I'm wearing a gray t-shirt underneath from Old Navy. And then I'm wearing this hoodie that says Instant Teacher, just add coffee. And I bought this the summer before last from a company called Spreadshirt. And that's pretty much it. I'm wearing my red and white chucks. And so I'm just trying to stay comfortable and warm and dry today. So I will talk to you guys a little bit later. So I wanted to give you guys a little update on my student that I'm trying my hardest to work with. I was out yesterday all day for LCAP, and on Wednesday, yesterday was Thursday. On Wednesday, I talked to this student and gave him the option because his dad didn't seem to like the idea that I was having him in another class while I was out. And he was there, the student was there for that conversation, so I gave him the option of staying in the class with the sub or spending the day in Mrs. Chu's class, and explained to him the reasoning behind him going to another class. And so he said, do I have to answer you right now? I said, no, but you need to think about it and you need to let me know by recess. So by recess, he comes up to me and tells me I'd like to stay in the class with the sub tomorrow. So I said, okay, you understand what that means, that you're saying when there's a sub, I'm going to work on staying focused and being behaved, and if anything happens, then you are going to have the consequence for whatever that thing may be. And he said yes. So my understanding is that he spent the majority of the day in the class yesterday. But then after lunch, when they were taking a test, he became so disruptive that the sub asked to have him removed from the class. He couldn't go to the office because the assistant principal was dealing with another situation. And so he went into Mrs. Chu's class. And I guess in the hour that he was there, she kept track and he got up to interrupt her for one thing or another, none of which was crucial or important. 17 times. So by interrupting, he's getting up, telling her he wants to draw. He's getting up, asking her a question that's not relevant to the time. And so I was disappointed because I was hoping that by allowing him to choose what he'd like to do, and given the fact that he spent some time thinking about it, that would give him the motivation he needed to kind of get through the day. But it didn't really work that way. So I let the dad know, and especially let the dad know that he was given the option, and that was the option that he chose. And I just don't know what I'm going to do because I am out quite a bit for different reasons. Most, if not all of which are work related. And I have to be able to have him go somewhere or be somewhere, whether it's in my class, which he has proven he can't really do. And then if I put him in another class, you know, it's ruining, I don't want to say ruining, that's a harsh word. It becomes a major challenge for that particular teacher. So, we'll see what he says when I talk to him today, but that is what I heard yesterday. But hey everybody, it's 1:49, just about 10 minutes before 2 o'clock. My kids are at PE. Today we have not accomplished much. They took the second round of iReady testing, which was math, and again it's taking them a while, so we didn't even get to the math lesson for today. So they took the iReady test, and I actually stopped them at noon even though everybody wasn't done, because I just felt like too much time had elapsed with just them being in a testing environment and being quiet. So the kids that are not finished, I will be giving them some more time, probably early next week. And then I let them, or we continue to listen to Out of My Mind as just a change of pace and a change of scenery. But I wanted to get on because I have I wanted to share a conversation that I just had with my principal that I thought could be a little uncomfortable or a little difficult, or I just wasn't sure how it was gonna go. So my school district is opening up a brand new school next school year. And we've known that for a while, and when they announced that we were going to be opening a new school, I really started thinking about whether or not I was going to try and apply to that school, because I just thought the idea of going and helping to start and establish a school that has no culture, no anything, it's just a fresh, clean slate. I just think that that's something that's really exciting, and it would be a great opportunity to have, an experience to have in my career, especially if I think administration could be a path I choose to take. And even if it isn't, I just think it would be a fun experience. So the whole waiting process has been to see who the administrator was going to be, and that was just announced this morning. So once that was announced, I don't know, for whatever reason, once it was announced, I just decided, like, yeah, I am gonna apply. All up until this point, I've been like 99.9% sure that I was gonna try, but today I've decided I'm gonna go ahead and try, because this is not an opportunity that you always get. So the announcement was made, and I sent an email out to the person that was appointed to say congratulations, and also took the opportunity to introduce myself and let her know that I was interested in becoming a part of the team that would be opening up this new school. And because I emailed her, I wanted to also make sure I spoke to my principal so that my principal knew. So I just spoke to her on the phone and let her know that, you know, when the time comes for transfers to be put in, that I did intend to put in for a transfer, and explain to her that I really just want to be a part of the experience of opening a new school, and it has nothing to do with the site here, that I am happy here. And because I'm so happy here, it's kind of a scary decision to make, to say I'm gonna go ahead and try this out. And I just didn't know how that conversation was gonna go, because I have a very good relationship with my principal, and I just didn't want her to take it personally. Like, I just was nervous as to how she was gonna react, and she was very nice about it and really good about it, and she was actually quite supportive about it. So I'm glad I told her, because I told her I wanted to let her know, because I didn't want her to hear it from anybody else. Like, I've talked to my friends about it, and I didn't want her to hear through the grapevine that LaTanya is gonna put in for a transfer when the time comes. I wanted her to hear it from me, so that she didn't feel blindsided, and that she didn't feel like I was trying to hide it from her. So I'm just glad to have been able to have had that conversation with her, and it really just taught me that in situations like that, it's best just to kind of go to the source and let the person know what you want to do and why you want to do it. And chances are they'll be very understanding. She thought it was a very smart choice for me to make, given the fact that I'm not 100% sure where my career is going to go. So yeah, that was positive. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust my ponytail because I don't know what this is I'm seeing right here. It's my hair. So I'm excited and nervous, because now that means I will probably be sitting on pins and needles between now and around our spring break time, because that's when I think transfers become solidified. So let me know what you guys think. Some people think the idea of going to a brand new school that has nothing really in comparison to where I work now, and this school has been established for 20 plus years. Some people find that to be very daunting, because you don't have any kind of systems in place, and you're pulling people from a lot of different sites and just getting that team to melt together. But I just think it would be exciting more than anything. It would be fun, it would be exciting, I'm just excited about the opportunity. So I really hope that I get a chance to be a part of the staff. My biggest concern is that, of course, I want to go there and continue to teach 5th grade, because I really do enjoy teaching 5th grade, but there is no guarantees on that. So even if I do get a spot, I don't know where I will be placed. So that will remain to be seen. But I just thought I would share that with you guys, because I was pleasantly surprised. I really didn't know how that conversation was gonna go. So I will probably be leaving here earlier than normal today. I will probably actually leave for once at 3:15. I'm always talking about how my goal is to leave at 3:15, and then I never do, but I probably will today, because we have our staff holiday party at the vice principal's house. It's just a very informal get together. So I need to leave here so that I can let Genesis out and then head over to my vice principal's house so that we can just relax and enjoy some time together. So if I can and people aren't too uncomfortable with that, I will videotape a little bit of that. If not, I will check in with you a little bit later in the evening, but either way, I will talk to you at least once more before this day is up. I hope everything is going well for you guys, and if you're on Christmas break already, I'm jealous. I am not on Christmas break yet. I have to work on Monday and Tuesday and half the day on Wednesday, and that just sounds so far away, but I'll make it. And plus, when you guys go back, I'll still be on break. So that's what's getting me through right now. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. I hope everything is going well for you today. One more thing. I wanted to show you my classroom right now because it is a hot mess. Look at this. What is this? There's just stuff everywhere. And this is on a day where all they really have been doing is computer-based testing. It's just a mess. This site gives me such anxiety, but it's okay. It'll be cleaned up. But this is the reality. This is what my classroom looks like at about 2 o'clock on a Friday afternoon. That's Jenny's way of saying she's happy I'm home. It is, I don't know what time it is. She's hyper. I don't know why. Probably because she didn't get a walk today. But it is now about 9:15. I've been home for probably about 15 minutes now. And I just wanted to make sure to end the vlog here for the day. So we had our staff get together, I'll call it, at our assistant principal's house, and we had some tasty Mexican food from a local restaurant, tacos, enchiladas, things like that. And then we did a white elephant exchange that got a little dicey. I ended up with the Target gift card, so I scored. Then we played left, right, center with quarters to keep it, you know, on the up and up for teachers, and then we just hung out for a little while. So I am now home. I am getting ready to edit yesterday's Vlogmas so that I can get that up, and then I am going to get in the bed, listen to the sounds of rain, continue to watch Dateline, which I love to watch. Does anybody else watch Dateline? And then maybe finish a book that I've been reading, a Kidlit book. I think I showed it to you, called The Towers Falling. So I just wanted to end the vlog. I hope that you guys had a fantastic day, regardless of what day it is you're watching it. It's Friday for me, December the 16th. Tomorrow is Saturday, so I get to sleep in, and I'll be sure to check in with you guys tomorrow. So have a great night. I will talk to you guys a little bit late. Well, not a little bit later. I'll be sleeping. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody.